Taurus, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There is no gender in tarot. This is something that could have happened to you already, could be happening to you now, could happen to you in the future. I'm pulling on the sun sign of Taurus. Check your other placements. This is a collective reading for Taurus. Energy does flip, so if it doesn't make any sense to you, you can negate the reading because it could be for somebody that is in your energy and I'm pulling on the energy of them. If it does make sense to you, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how it resonates with you. Taurus, we have reflecting. All right, somebody's going hermit or hanged man, taking some time to think about things. Nothing wrong with that. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Wands. Let's wait a second here. Ace of Pentacles. That's all of the aces. But it's in the reverse. That's having everything within. Is this your energy? All of the aces. Being able to detect lies. New beginnings, cups, all the emotions, blessings, pentacles, the abundance, the wands, the inspiration, the passion. It's in the reverse. So being closed off to all of that. Not feeling good enough. The divine's placed that inside and somebody's not feeling that they have it, or they did have it and now they've shut themselves down to it. Cold. That's a cold energy. This person's, I don't think this is your energy, but if it is, you know, take it, place the energy where it belongs. This is someone who is on the inside, a loner. Very prickly, very difficult. Could be somebody that is well known. Easily angered. Maybe not angered. Irritated. Smart aleck, smart mouth. Impatient. Don't really like people, but they are out in the public a lot. Cold fish, very cold, prickly energy. But people wouldn't know that. People think that they're, you know, they can go out into the public and glad hand anybody and everybody. Like they're a good old person, good old guy. And think that they're your friend, and then they ghost you. They don't have a problem ghosting you, but they're very, very defensive, very prickly. If any criticism, any amount of criticism, instantly defensive. Even constructive criticism. Wants to be seen as wants to be seen as a leader, as above. The energy's very... This is not a leader. This is not a leader. There's a difference between being a boss and being a leader. Anybody can be a boss. You can be a boss. Sure, of course. There's a list of rules. There's an employee handbook. You follow the rules. You can be a boss. There's a difference between being the boss and being the leader. Very defensive. If they have walked away from you, if they've ghosted you, and I think they quite possibly could have, they want to return. This could be cyclical. This could be something that happens. They leave, they come back. They leave, they come back. Quite possibly because you could say, you know, you keep interrupting my life, or you give out that energy. Just as I'm getting over you and you start to move on, they see that or they feel that. And of course, you can't move on. They're not going to let you move on. And then they're going to come back. I was thinking about where I want to be in my life and where I see us going. They were reflecting. And they want to come back. Just so you don't move on. Because who knows, you might meet somebody that treats you a little bit better. And then they get bored again. Then they get bored again. Can't appreciate what they have in front of them. And they could have much. They could have plenty in front of them. I'm looking for the ultimate. I want X, Y, and Z. And you can be that. But they have the fear of missing out. So they need to go ghost. Because just what if that next one that I see is exactly what I want? So you retreat. And I'm not going to play this game with you anymore. And as they feel you retreating, they come rushing back in. But there's still that fear of missing out. They're extremely attracted to you. They find you extremely attractive. They're very cold. Not with passion. This person is just, oh, okay. An emperor. Bossy. Very bossy. Stubborn. Tunnel vision. It's their way. Not open to suggestion, not seeing anything anybody else's way. With these other cards, this person is grieving something from their past. They may not be over something. When they say that they go off and think about where they want to be in their life, they're not over something that happened in the past. Maybe they're widowed or a widow or a widower, and they're grieving that. Maybe there was a very bad ending in a higher level of commitment, a divorce, or a breakup of a home that they had been with someone, a partner, for a long period of time. They're still grieving that. And they very well could be an emperor. They're just not. I said there's a difference between a boss and a leader. The potential is there. And I think you keep playing the game because you see the potential. But you can't live life on potential. They say what they think you want to hear. They say those sweet words. And you're like, if it could just be like this. If it could just be like this. But you think after they ghost to go reflect. And really what they're doing is, it's the fear of missing out and reminiscing about what they had and why it didn't work. And I'm not even going to say that they're still in love with the past. It's just how it affected. Could have been somebody, did them dirty. But they say the right things to you, and it reels you back in. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, King of Swords. Again, I said cold. They are all about logic, head over heart. There are emotions, but there's no gray area. It's black and it's white. It's head over heart. They don't let emotions get in the way. They're a warrior, and they go after what they want. It's all about what they want. They can be tyrannical. So this combined with our emperor, we got some selfishness going on here. We've got the emperor, they're an emperor because they've worked to be an emperor. You don't get to be an emperor just by hereditary, okay? You work to be the emperor. There's a lot of responsibility running an empire. But with these other cards, we've got the Nero of emperors here, okay? We're picking up the bad, negative traits of the emperor. They're still bossy. Emperors are still bossy. They still are very high-handed because they're the emperor. They need to be. But we're not looking at an emperor here with the largesse of, let me be kind. We're not looking at that. This is my way and selfish. There are good qualities. This is all four kings, so there are definitely good qualities. But along with all four kings' good qualities, there's all four kings with their negative qualities too. And this particular emperor's picking up on that because of things that happened in the past. Again, Aquarian energy, the star, that's wish fulfillment. That's hoping, wishing, dreaming, healing. I don't know if that's you that wants this to heal and come together, or them, or both of you. But I think maybe once it gets too close and feelings get involved, they book. They run. And you say, that's it, I'm out. Then they come back. And then they run again. And then they start thinking about the previous relationship and how that went to shit. And they don't want something else to go to shit. So they run. They don't want to make the wrong choice. Gemini energy, lovers reversed. They don't want to make the wrong choice again. I'm not going to say that they don't have feelings for you. Yes, they do. along with being selfish, and they don't want anybody else to have you. There's still the fear of missing out. They are getting over being stabbed in the back 10 times. Somebody did them dirty. Somebody did them dirty. They're not going to let anybody else do them dirty. They're going to do the leaving before somebody does it to them. And it's kind of shitty. But I guess if somebody really hurt them, you can almost understand it. But while they're protecting themselves and armoring up and being cold and distant and emotionally unavailable or even emotionally unintelligent, they're hurting you. And what they don't realize is that you would be a divine pair, but they're not giving you your props. Because Taurus, you are the Empress. And you're reversed. Because they're not treating you how you need to be treated. You would be abundant with this person. This is a divine match. But they're stubborn and they're bossy. And they are in their negative side of divinity. They need to get off their throne and come to you. Because the Empress doesn't move. She doesn't get off her throne for anybody. And they're not willing to make that step towards you. They're willing to play and spit game. They're willing to do that. And then run away and ghost once they start to get in their feelings. So this keeps you in a negative, not abundant with you, with them. And that just kind of, you know, it doesn't keep you in your feminine energy. It keeps you off your square, off kilter. And you just want peace. Who doesn't? It's like, get me out of the shit show. If you can't appreciate me for who I am, then goodbye. It's kind of like, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm going to show you real quick who you're not. And that's somebody that's going to mess with my peace. They could still be married. They could still be going through something. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe that's why it's the in and out game. And it could be a marriage that's not great. And there could be a reason why they're still married. There could be children, finances. It's cheaper to keep her or him. This could be why they're not giving you your props. Taurus, if this resonates, it could be why they're ghosting you and why they get defensive. If this resonates with you, give me a thumbs up. If it doesn't, come back and see me next week.